How you doing, homie? So I am currently busy trying to get into parking for work, but since I'm barely moving and just have this time, I thought I'd talk to you about something that I realized recently, actually like yesterday. So I think I've released a couple of videos by now about how I've been dealing with a lot of self-doubt about like whether this path is right for me or whatever. And I was talking to my friend Ben, shout out Ben, he's probably gonna be watching this at some point. We've been catching up recently and I told him like, yo bro, like I just feel like all this that I'm doing is for nothing. He's like, what do you mean, bro? He's like, I just don't know if like I'm actually gonna like pull this off, this vision that I have. And he's like, okay, like what have you been doing? And I'm like, well, I've been uploading daily videos. I've been starting to make short form content. I like queued up 13 newsletters to release until December. And I've been releasing newsletters and I'm like always studying and learning how to improve the Resurrect. And I have this album that I have to finish, and then I have content for the album I have to create. He's like, okay, but like when did you start like uploading on the Resurrect? And I was like, actually, I don't know. So then I went back to like my first video that I released, and it was August 29th. Today right now is September 27th. It hasn't even been a month yet. And then Ben was like, okay, no, yeah, bro, you're just like impatient as hell. He said it would have been something else if like you weren't putting in the work and it had been longer, but it's only been a month and you've been putting in so much work. Like, relax. It hasn't even been a month yet. Like, that shit just takes time. And that really calmed me down because I don't know why I was under the impression that it had been longer. And I guess I just forget how time passes. I started to realize like, oh wait, that's just fear talking because I'm committing to something and I'm not seeing results, so I'm getting scared. But now that I'm doing something that I truly do believe in, that I want to create, that I see as my purpose, and that I'm committed to, I'm worried that for whatever reason I'm wrong, because that's that old mentality. That's that inner childhood wounds and just past traumas that make me go like, oh fuck, am I doing anything right? Am I actually like going about this correctly? And I just have to keep in mind that it's a process. I have to make sure I always gain perspective, like Dan Coe says. Actually, speaking of Dan Coe, there's a specific tweet that I screenshotted forever ago. I'll try to see if I can put it in this video. But it's something along the lines of, if it takes 4 years to get a bachelor's degree and then another 7 years to climb the corporate ladder, it's going to take more than 2 weeks for you to succeed and do your own thing. So I was like, shit, yeah. Like, I can't just expect to blow up within like a month or something. Less than a month, really. So I have to just stick to it. I mean, one of my closest examples for me is Hamza Ahmed, or just Hamza, who like after, I think it was like 2 years, he actually started gaining a lot of traction, and like that's when he really hit his stride. So I got to be committed to do this for years, really. Like, it's probably going to take a lot longer than I think it is, and just stay committed to the path, really. That's the only option I really have, because what else am I going to do? Am I just going to keep making myself miserable that it hasn't happened yet? No, that's just wasting my time and my energy. So yeah, just a little tidbit for you, nothing too big or too serious, but I wanted to express that to you so you can get a peek inside my mind and see how I gained perspective with that situation. Oh, so I'm going to be drastically changing the way this YouTube channel works in terms of like the videos. I'm probably not going to do daily anymore. We're probably going to go for weekly, maybe twice weekly if I can really do it, but no promises. Because I want to make more structured, actual polished scripted videos that are more focused and just probably more in line with my newsletters too, honestly. Your mind can save you, your mind can end you. Which will you choose? All right, homie. See ya.